no better than this. 14-year NFL great Super Bowl champion, Meac Hall of Famer. Got to catch my breath after a resume like that. Antoine, Bethea, thanks for joining us. You spoke at the men's empowerment meeting. Of all the great things that you've done in the sport, how big was this to sort of come back home and to share your life lessons with people who are trying to walk in your footsteps?
It's huge, man, and it's all about the give back. You know, pouring into the guys, letting them know, you know, they all have dreams and aspirations to make it to the next level, or even they don't make it to the next level. Just know, you know, coming from these great institutions in the Meac, man, that anything is possible. So for me to be able to come back, pour into the guys, and let them see that, you know, I'm proof in the pudding. You know what I mean? So like you said, coming back home, I always be part of the Meac, ambassador of Meac Nation, man, and it's always family. It's always love.
When you look at the success that Howard is having, especially on the field, you know, no talk about what you're doing off the field. I'm talking about as a group of alumni. They stand for themselves. But when you see championship in football, championship men's and women's basketball, championship track and field, championship in swimming, I mean, there's a championship culture on the hilltop now. In your wildest dreams when you were there, did you ever expect it to be this good?
Yeah, man, because, you know, again, when you walk on the Mecca, when you walk on that campus, man, and we expect that. You know, we expect that, and obviously, you know, when I was there, we didn't achieve that, but you knew it was around the corner. You know what I mean? So as far as, you know, the coaches, AD Davis, man, he's doing a great job just bringing in, you know, the right fit, the right coaches, and the coaches are doing their part as far as bringing in the right talent, and they're just doing great things, and not only on the field or, you know, in the water or whatever the case may be, but even off the field in the classroom, you know, the students are doing a great job, man. So it's a great thing to see as alumni, where you can go around on social media, you can brag and do this, that, and third. So I'm excited to see where the state of the Bison as far as athletics is at and where it's heading.
You talked openly about your walk with depression to these men and mental health. As an African-American man who's faced a certain amount of stresses that many people wouldn't believe that you'd ever have to go through, how important was that for you to, I guess, share your message and your vision? Because in our community, that's one of the things that's a stigma for us to be, as your term, vulnerable.
Yeah, so not even the depression part, but like you said, just stresses as a black man, you know, being a husband, being a father, being a provider, being a leader, you know, and then just being a black man in this world right now, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot of stresses that, you know, come with being a black man, and a lot of times we don't have a lot of places where we can go when we can talk. So again, you know, like you said this morning, you know, I speak about being vulnerable, being able to go to somebody and just talk about those stresses, or just talk about issues that you might not have a place to go and vent to. So again, people need to know that, you know, it's okay to not to be okay. You know what I'm saying? So, and it doesn't mean that you're out of line or out of whack, but, you know, you need some talking to. So again, we gotta be able to self-analyze, you know, and again, be able to be vulnerable, man, and just make sure our mental is right.
So what are you specifically doing? I know the podcast is pretty hot. I'm a big fan, but just day to day, I know you're enjoying life. Yep. I know you enjoy helping people and what have you, but, you know, what's the foundation? What does it start with 18 holes and then go for the rest of the day?
I mean, it's funny you say that. I am taking golf lessons, so hopefully at some point I'll be able to get them 18 holes. But right now, man, again, I got 3 little ones, 9, 7, and 3. So, you know, that's a handful all in itself. I got the podcast, the Man to Man podcast with my guy Darius Butler. I just signed on with HBCU Go. I'll do some color analysts this fall for some HBCU games, so I'm excited about that. You know, I'm from 757. I'm from Newport News, man. So I have a sports bar, District 41 in Newport News. I still have my foundation where I'm helping in the community, man. So I got a couple things going, man, to keep myself busy.
Well, a true champion in the fullest sense of the word is Antoine Bethea. Had the pleasure of covering you. Those were great times, and proud to see you doing what you do, my friend.
That, man.
Good job, man.
Yes, sir.